Well, hello from Tampico. We are here in the adult division. This is the single entry, the last class of the Adulto Championship Drive. This is the last class of the Adulto division. So we're getting ready to start the Championship Division Drive next. We will be starting the Division Drive for Adulto Champion as soon as the judge has an opportunity to look at this bull and talk him. So glad you guys can join us. We're here in Tampico, Mexico at the Brahman National Show in Mexico. This is the last class. Hey, Michelle Moffat. We're doing the very last class of the adult division. It was a single entry. I have to say that there was only one or two classes here today that were single entries. So this bull that we're looking at right now that just finished up, he was from Buena Vista Ranch. He's an MSP Remington Holiday son out of a Holiday Cherry daughter. So again, guys, this is the last class. We just finished the last class of the adult division. Hey, Neil Hudgens, glad to see you. Make sure you tell your mom happy birthday from us here in Mexico, and that Bill Hudgens is doing well. All right, guys, we're getting ready to walk in with the first class. The youngest class of this adult division was won by Las Coronellas. This is a JDH Mr. Manso 579/4 son out of a JDH Mr. Alfonso Manso daughter. So Hudgens top and bottom here. Coming in second class, the winner of the second class was a Chapapote entry. Chapapote, as we've discussed, has done just a tremendous job in their breeding. Getting out of the way of the judge here. Hey, Ben England, good to see you. So as we were discussing, back up a little bit so I'm not in the judge's way. As we were discussing, Reggie Lucas, glad you could join us. Chapapote right there in the center class. They tend to win a lot of awards from us here at the Brahman Journal when we do those 5-year averages. They have champions year after year. That bull that we're looking at right there, that's a Becton out of a Woodman daughter. So in that very first class, we had the Ganaderia, no, Las Coronellas entry. That bull right here in front of me that's kind of really close, that's a JDH Mr. Manso 579/4 we're up close and personal with. And getting ready to get run over, so I'm going to move over here. Oops, yeah, we're like all over the place today. Chapapote here coming around the corner with their adult entry. And again, this is a Becton son. And then bringing up the rear with MSP Remington Holiday son, entry of Buena Vista. The ground here, guys, just so you know, is really, really hard to walk in. Super deep, very wet, very heavy. I know these guys walking in the arena have to be exhausted with these big cattle, so. This is the adult division drive. While we get ready for this adult division drive, we can tell you about some dates that we're aware of. There is the national show in Colombia coming up, November 6th through 10, in Villavicencio, Meta, Colombia. So that's November 6th through 10. Picture that on your calendar. And then Tony's watching us now. Thanks, Tony, for joining us. And then the ABBA, the national show for the American Brahman breeders, that is going to be held in Rosenberg, Texas. 18 through 23 of November. 18 through 23 of November. And from what we hear, and maybe Neil can fill us in, we understand that Hudgens will be having a field day and a tour, which I think will go over really well. People will be excited about that. So right here we are looking at the Las Coronellas entry. This is a JDH Mr. Manso 579/4 son. We're going to walk around probably on this backside so we stay out of the judge's way. That second entry was a Becton son, and that's the Chapapote entry, and that's out of a Woodman daughter. Then that third entry was MSP Remington Holiday, and that is out of a Holiday Cherie daughter. So, John Good, glad you could join us. John, we were just talking about some dates that you can put on your calendar. So, the Colombia National Show, November 6 through 10 in Villavicencio, Colombia. That's the state of Meta. I understand it's just a 30-minute flight from Bogota. ABBA National Show, which we bet John Good will be at. That's going to be November 18 through 23 in Rosenberg, Texas. They sound like they have just a lot planned for us. And then Tuxtla Gutierrez should be the National Cebu Show for Mexico. For those of you who haven't come to Mexico before, this is the National Brahman Show. The only kind of cattle here right now are Brahman cattle. At the National Show in the National Cebu Show in Mexico, we will have all the
designación del campeón
here,
adulto,
everything. All right, let's see what the judge decides.
321, 325 y 327. Si ustedes los observan, son toros muy similares, unas jibas muy similares, con muy buenas masas musculares y muy buena estructura ósea, con muy buenas capacidad reproductiva, hablando de sus testículos y de su prepucio y de sus ombligos. En esta ocasión, la placa 321 es la campeona adulto.
All right, we have the champion. It's Las Coronelas. Las Coronelas is the champion with their JDH Mr. MANSO, son 579/4, coming in for second consideration. And the adult is the Ganaderia San Jose entry, and this is a Mr. V8 520/7 son.
Pasamos a la pista al segundo lugar del grupo 16,
So coming in for reserve consideration.
Con la placa 315 para competir con los otros dos ejemplares.
Again, this
por
is
el
Marco
campeonato
Barber's entry.
reservado adulto.
This is Marco Barber's entry, Ganaderia San Jose. This is a 520, Mr. V8 520/7 son, and it is out of a Lawford daughter.
Para el campeonato adulto, el toro que le sigue más cercano al campeón adulto es la placa número 315.
All right, and we have the reserve adult champion is Marco Barber, who you can see up there in the stands getting a few handshakes.
Con la placa 315, número económico 951 del 6 de Marco Antonio Barba Arrocha. Invitamos para que pase a entregar los premios de estos dos campeonatos al ingeniero Manuel Guzmán Sire.
So we're going to go to the backdrop and get photos. We will be back with the Grand Champion Drive shortly.